Well, hello. Today, let's talk about breaking the cycle of overwhelm. My name is Lolita Cleveland, and I help women entrepreneurs become confident, empowered, and financially independent leaders who create six figures and beyond. And so, today, let's talk about a topic that may affect you, and that is overwhelm. Specifically, the mistakes we often make when dealing with it and how we can overcome it by using some brain based strategies. So, let me just start by sharing a personal experience. I've been in the workforce for over 38 years and I've worn many different hats. I was a federal government employee, a direct sales leader, enrolled agent, mindset coach, and there are a lot more. And in each of these roles, there were times when I felt really just completely overwhelmed. And I remember being a sales director in a direct sales company, and where I ranked in the top 2%, a position that brought me pride, but it also brought pressure. And I was juggling so much at that time. I was coaching my team, meeting sales goals, and managing my own business, all while working full time. And when I first began that, I was also finishing my degree and teaching aerobics on the side. And I was trying to maintain a semblance of work life balance because I had my husband and a blended family of five. And there were days when I felt like I was just spinning my wheels and working harder and harder, but not necessarily getting ahead. But I pushed through it, telling myself I just needed to work a little harder and sleep less, and everything would eventually fall into place. But that approach, it only led to burnout and frustration. And so, one of the biggest challenges you may face as a woman entrepreneur is managing overwhelm because you wear so many hats. You're the business owner, you're the partner, you're the parent, you're the friend. And that in itself can feel like there's just never enough time to do it all. But here's where you often go wrong. You don't recognize when overwhelm is taking over, and you keep pushing yourself harder and harder because I did not recognize that what I was feeling was overwhelm. And I just kept pushing and pushing. And this approach, it leads to several mistakes. First, you try to do everything yourself. You think asking for help is a sign of weakness or that no one can do it as well as you can. And this mindset only leads to burnout and resentment. Second, you neglect self care in the rush to meet deadlines and to keep your business running. You sacrifice sleep, proper nutrition, and time for yourself. And the result, your health suffers, and so does your business. Lastly, you lose sight of your priorities. And in the chaos of trying to do it all, you work on tasks that don't move the needle, leaving you feeling unfulfilled and stuck. Now, let's talk about some brain-based solutions to manage overwhelm effectively. So let's talk about prioritizing and chunking tasks because our brains can only handle so much information at one time. And when we overload it with just too many tasks, it becomes difficult to focus and make decisions. And one effective strategy is prioritizing your task and chunking them into manageable segments. And so research shows that our brains work best in short bursts of focused work, typically 25 to 30 minutes, followed by a short break. And this method, known as the Pomodoro technique, can help you to stay focused and reduce the sense of overwhelm by breaking your workload into smaller and manageable pieces. And then, when you're feeling overwhelmed, your brain's amygdala, responsible for the fight or flight response, it takes over, making it really difficult to think clearly. And so mindful breathing can help calm your nervous system and it can help to reduce the stress. A few minutes of deep, slow breathing can activate your parasympathetic nervous system, which is responsible for rest. And this will help to lower your cortisol levels. And that's the hormone associated with stress, allowing you to regain control and focus. And then reframing your thoughts. Our brains are wired to focus on the negative. It's a survival mechanism. However, this negativity bias can work against you when managing being overwhelmed. Cognitive reframing is a powerful tool that involves changing your thoughts about a situation. Instead of seeing it as a long to-do list as overwhelming, reframe it as a series of opportunities to progress. Research shows that positive thinking can rewire your brain to be more resilient and better equipped to handle stress. But it doesn't have to be this way. The key is recognizing when you feel overwhelmed and taking actionable steps to address it. And one thing you can do is to start delegating tasks that don't require your personal touch. Remember, you don't have to do everything. Next, making sure that you take care of yourself because that is non-negotiable. It should be a part of your weekly routine. Taking time to recharge will make you more productive in the long run. And finally, get clear on your priorities. Focus on the tasks that align with your bigger goals and let go of the rest. Let it go. So if any of this resonates with you today, then I will invite you to book a call with me and let's discuss how you can manage overwhelm more effectively and keep your business on track. And we'll dive deeper into your specific challenges and devise a personalized plan to help you thrive without burning out. The link will be in the comments below, and I can't wait to connect with you. And I'll talk to you real soon.